Buckle up, folks. Let's dive into the world's unlikeliest secrets and spine-chilling finds that'll get you sleeping with the lights on tonight. We're counting down the top 10 creepiest discoveries to ever leave us speechless, and number 10 takes the cake. It all began in 1991 when two unsuspecting German tourists on a leisurely hike through Austria's and Italy's breathtaking Alps border stumbled upon an ancient secret that would send chills down even the most adventurous spines, the frozen remains of Otzi the Iceman. But here's the twist. This body wasn't from some recent tragic accident. Rather, it was a mysterious mummy that had been hiding up there for an astonishing 4,000 years. The initial rescue attempt by the mountain gendarme got delayed due to harsh weather conditions, but eventually they managed to retrieve it and hand it over to a medical examiner. Little did they know, this frozen relic would unravel centuries-old secrets and rewrite history books forever. Get ready for another mind-blowing discovery. You might recall that Otzi's icy tomb helped preserve his body remarkably well. This natural mummy is not only the oldest, but also the most ancient intact human find from Copper Age Europe. But let's travel to a different corner of the world where an archaeologist stumbled upon a haunting secret in Israel's agency port of Ashkelon. Dr. Ross Voss made a jaw-dropping discovery that will leave you speechless. Hundreds of tiny bones hidden in one location, sparking questions about a mysterious mass baby burial from thousands of years ago. Get ready for a shocking secret from ancient Rome. Archaeologists made a haunting discovery. What they thought were chicken bones turned out to be the remains of over 100 babies, all just weeks old when they passed away. These little ones seemed healthy before their untimely demise, and experts believe they might have been deliberately left to die or killed due to Roman times' harsh laws against it. Infanticide was a disturbingly common practice used as birth control back then. No wonder people wouldn't want to be born in that era, right? Get ready for the ultimate nightmare move. In 2009, this Idaho duo thought they'd scored the dream home of their dreams at a steal. But little did they know, their new pad came with an unwelcome surprise party of slithery guests. As they settled in, reality check, it was anything but a sweet homecoming. Walls were literally crawling with snakes, and when this homeowner shared their story with the press, the horror was palpable. After we moved in, they confessed, it was really horrible. There were snakes in the walls. Check out this crazy story. A family moved into their dream house, only to find it came with an unwanted roommate, a hibernating snake. They soon discovered the unsettling truth, that not only could they hear the slithery neighbor, but also, every time they turned on the tap, their water tasted like, well, let's just say, like the snake itself. It's no wonder snakes pick spots like this to snooze through winter warm and cozy, but maybe not so cozy for our friends who moved in. Get ready for a blast from the past. Who else remembers those sun-kissed summer days in 16 when Pokémon Go took over and turned your whole world into an augmented reality adventure? Everyone from your old school friends to even Hillary Clinton was catching Pokémon and sharing their epic finds on social media, all while developers praised the game's genius at getting players off the couch and exploring new outdoor locations. But as with any viral sensation, there's always a flip side. Like that fateful day in Wyoming when a Pokémon Go player made a grim discovery while searching for her next Poké stop. Stumbling upon a body floating in a nearby river will definitely leave you thinking twice about your next gaming session. You won't believe what our next true crime mystery brings. After taking a second look, the woman made a chilling discovery. She was staring at a lifeless body. The authorities got involved, and local police did their thing. They ruled out any foul play and thought it might have been an unfortunate accident due to drowning. This shocking incident highlights the importance of staying safe at home, especially during these challenging times. Now, are you ready for another puzzle? Let's dive into number 6. Which infamous Scottish prison is steeped in dark history? Buckle up, history buffs. Digging deep in Aberdeen, Scotland's Church of St. Nicholas from the 15th century uncovered a dark secret. It doubled as a witch prison during their infamous Great Witch Hunt in the late 1500s. This wasn't just any ordinary church. It was a haunting hotspot where over 20 women accused of being witches were held captive before facing the brutal fate of being burned at the stake. Can you imagine the terror these women must have felt? This eerie find paints a chilling picture of Scotland's past, revealing a society gripped by fear and superstition, with witchcraft paranoia running rampant. Let's break down some more mind-blowing facts from history. Did you know that many women accused of witchcraft were likely victims of false accusations? It seems their supposed crimes often stemmed from other reasons, like jealousy or power struggles. Case in point, a woman might be accused of casting spells due to her skill as an herbalist. They just didn't understand her knowledge back then. Meanwhile, far away in Canada, something extraordinary was about to unearth itself. Buckle up, explorers. As Sean dug in, his bucket kept cracking against something seriously tough. way tougher than the usual mine rocks we're used to seeing. That got him hyping and alerting the archaeologists on site. Because, let's face it, what if it wasn't just another rock? Well, the verdict was out. This hard substance was actually a fossil of an ancient plant eater called the nodosaur, a dinosaur species no one had ever laid eyes on before. This jaw-dropping discovery sent shockwaves through the scientific community because not only was it a new species, but also because of just how incredibly well-preserved the fossil was. One scientist even compared it to looking at something that could have died just weeks ago. Talk about an incredible time capsule from Earth's prehistoric past. Get ready for a cosmic blast from the past. The Zodiac Stone of Dendara, unearthed during Napoleon's Egyptian campaign, is a mind-boggling find that's over 2 centuries old, and it's got a wild history to boot. This ancient stone, plucked from the roof of the majestic Temple of Hathor, boasts zodiac symbols that still inspire us today. But here's the kicker. These celestial connections were used in a totally different way back then, offering a glimpse into how our ancestors saw the stars and their connection to the universe. Fast forward to the ancient world where our trusty zodiac stone was the ultimate celestial map. Astrologers used it to identify stars visible from Earth, giving each one a distinct symbol as its name, not for fortunes or lucky charms like we think today, but purely as a way to label these twinkling wonders in the night sky. It's wild to consider that the zodiac signs we know and love might actually be totally off the mark when it comes to their origins, separating fact from myth in our understanding of these ancient symbols. But before we dive deeper into the fascinating history behind the zodiac, let's take a look at another astonishing medical mystery that has left experts stunned. You won't believe this medical mystery. A woman in her 90s recently stunned doctors when an X-ray revealed she'd been carrying a fetus for an incredible 6 decades. Yes, you read that right, 6 decades. Without ever knowing it, she had always assumed the small lump on her belly was just a tumor, but after a second look, they discovered something truly remarkable, a perfectly preserved 60-year-old fetus, remarkably not affecting her health at all. Can you imagine having your very own late delivery story? Imagine uncovering a dark secret from history, literally. In 2012, construction crews stumbled upon a chilling surprise when they found multiple jars containing tiny human remains in the basement of an old chiropractic clinic in Hannibal. This eerie find brought back memories of a bygone era. Experts believe the mysterious fetuses could have been hidden as far back as the 1950s, possibly in an unlicensed abortion clinic that operated under the radar. The true fate of these tiny lives remains unclear, leaving us with more questions than answers and a haunting glimpse into our past. Fast forward to the following Friday, and you see Hannibal's business community uniting to give dignity to the newly uncovered fetuses, a stark reminder of the times when back alley abortion clinics were a harsh reality across 50s and 60s America, a period where safe abortion options were scarce. But let's switch gears for a moment to an even more tragic event in history. The Holocaust, orchestrated by Nazi Germany, resulted in the heartbreaking loss of over 6 million Jewish lives in concentration camps, leaving an unforgettable mark on human history. Imagine stumbling upon a piece of history while hammering nails. Literally. In 2015, this unsuspecting couple hit the wall during home renovations and found themselves face to face with a haunting secret instead of a leaky pipe or damaged wallpaper. As their worker pried into the walls, he struck something unexpected: thousands of yellowed pages that had been hidden for over 7 decades, dating back to 1944. Documents eerily used by Nazis to track down the city's Jewish residents before brutally relocating them to a ghetto. These 300 dusty pages exposed more than just old records. They revealed names, addresses, and lives forever altered by war and terror. To wrap up, around 200,000 Jews were relocated against their will into approximately 2,000 designated Jewish-only residential areas following the census. Thanks for joining us on this journey through history. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more engaging educational content just like this. We have plenty of fascinating lists waiting for you to explore.